chị đang bán hàng trên Amazon, Skyrock cung cấp các dịch vụ dành cho các nhà bán hàng trên Amazon với mức giá cực kỳ ưu đãi như đăng ký brand với USBTO, từ HELIUM10, chương trình Scout, logistics và warehouse. Xem thêm thông tin chi tiết dưới phần mô tả nhé.
All right, the next tab that we're going to get into is the expenses tab here in profits. Let's jump right in right now. All right, so now I'm in the expenses tab here in profits. At the very top here, I can see which year I'm going into. And then up here, I can actually export this to an Excel or CSV file if I wanted to. If I wanted a new expense, all right, I click here and I'll take a look right here. This is showing me what's the date, the first occurrence, right? And then I can put here, like I can call my HELIUM10 subscription, an expense, all right? So, that's going to be like $97 a month. All right. So I can just put that here, HELIUM10 subscription. I could say, yeah, that's a monthly expense. All right. I want to see this in my expenses. If I wanted to, I could actually assign this expense to a specific ASIN so I can see the profitability on that ASIN. All right. So, there might be some kind of fees like, I don't know, a recall or whatever other fees that we're not capturing. Remember, in profits, we're only capturing like the order information, what's going on in the actual order transaction. But things such as, maybe like there's an FBA labeling fee. Are you paying somebody to label all of your products, all right? And it costs X amount monthly, then I would go ahead and put that cost here and assign it to an ASIN, all right? Otherwise, I would leave this ASIN blank, and then it would just show up right here in the expenses as either a one-time or a monthly recurring, all right? So where does it show up? It's gonna show right here on the monthly totals for the expenses. Now you can see here, there are actually expenses going on here. So let's actually go to one of these months. I'm gonna go to May, right? And it's going to come up here. The only expense that it has is an Amazon storage fee. I didn't put any other expenses just because I'm not really calculating those. It's not really my expense. HELIUM10 pays for this account. So I'm not really worrying about too much about the details of the expenses. But one thing that by default, you don't have to activate this. It's going to show up here all the time is the Amazon storage fee. So how much storage are they charging you for keeping your products in FBA? And take a look here. I'm actually, in the month of May, we paid $60. We paid $60 for the storage fees for the coffin shelf, okay? For the egg tray, we only paid $1.18, okay? So a lot of you might not even realize that you are paying money for Amazon to store your products. So let's go back another month in April. All right, I can do that. Right. Oh my goodness, look at that. We paid almost $200 of storage fees. So we probably, this is a larger item. Maybe it sat at Amazon for a little bit longer than we would have liked. And so they got mad at us and they charged us $188. So if you could be paying hundreds of dollars and you might not even realize it. So make sure to check this right here in your expenses tab so you can see how much Amazon is charging you for storage. All right. And again, if I were to put other expenses, either one-time expenses or recurring expenses, then that would show up here too. I mean, you could put anything you want, even up to like, your overhead or your salary. But remember, this is not meant to be a, accounting tool that you're going to use this to make your taxes, but it's just to get a great high level overview of how profitable you are in your business. Now, one thing that affects your profitability is the amount of returns. And so in the last video here in this series, I'm going to show you the refunds tab right here in HELIUM10 and how you can decipher the data there.
Chị đang bán hàng trên Amazon, Skyrock cung cấp các dịch vụ dành cho các nhà bán hàng trên Amazon với mức giá cực kỳ ưu đãi như đăng ký brand với USBTO, từ HELIUM10, chương trình Scout, logistics và warehouse. Xem thêm thông tin chi tiết dưới phần mô tả nhé.